The Wise Story of Akbar Birbal. Story: What is born will die. Akbar's servant, Sevak Ram, came rushing to Birbal one morning. He looked scared. Birbal asked, "What is the matter, Sevak Ram?" Sevak Ram said, "A holy man gifted a parrot to the emperor. His Majesty had asked me to take care of the bird. But he had also said whoever would inform him about parrot's death would be hanged." Birbal asked, "So is the parrot dead?" "Yes," Sevak Ram gave a gloomy look. "And I don't know how to tell this to His Majesty." Birbal said, "Don't worry, let me handle this." Sevak Ram paid his gratitude to Birbal and left. Birbal went to Akbar and said, "Your Majesty, your parrot is a holy bird. It has gone into deep meditation." Akbar was surprised. When he saw the parrot, he said, "Can't you see the parrot is dead?" Birbal replied, "Your Majesty, everything that is born must die. Why should we punish Sevak Ram for this?" Akbar realized the truth and thanked Birbal. Story: Ever-changing demands. Not only Akbar but the other royal courtiers also came to Birbal for his advice. Fazal Ji, the royal painter, went to Birbal for his help. He said, "Please suggest me something, Birbal." Birbal asked, "What happened?" Fazal Ji replied, "Liaquat Ali asked me to draw a portrait. I put a lot of effort in painting his picture. He had a beard and a mustache then. But the next day, Liaquat Ali refused to accept it. He had shaved off his beard and said the painting is not his. Then I had to paint a new portrait of him without the beard. But now he has shaved his mustache and refuses to accept the next portrait too." Birbal whispered his plan in Fazal Ji's ear. Fazal Ji met Liaquat Ali and gave him a package and said, "Your portrait is ready." Liaquat Ali opened the package and found a mirror. "Where is my painting?" he fumed. "Only a mirror can fulfill your ever-moving mind and ever-changing demands," he said. Liaquat Ali realized his mistake. He paid Fazal Ji for all his portraits. Story: A Short-Tempered Brahmin. In Akbar's kingdom, there lived a short-tempered Brahmin. One day he found a strand of hair in his food and shouted at his wife, "This is a warning. It should never happen again, or I shall punish you next time I find strand of hair in my food." After a week, the Brahmin again found a strand of hair in his food. "Enough! I am going to punish you now. Your hair shall be shaved today," he said, and left to bring home a barber. The Brahmin's wife sent her brother to Birbal for help. Birbal said, "Arrange for some wood." Then he whispered in the brother's ears. On reaching the Brahmin's house, they made a pyre. Just then Brahmin arrived with the barber. The brother caught hold of Brahmin and led him on the pyre. The Brahmin screamed, "I am not dead yet." Birbal said, "According to Hindu custom, the wife's hair can be shaved only after her husband has died. In order to shave her head off, you must be dead. Then only her head could be shaved." The Brahmin cried, "I am sorry. From now onwards, I shall control my anger." Story: The Old King's Request. Akbar's kingdom was splendid and was famous for its magnificence. One day, a messenger from a distant land came to Akbar's court. He said, "Our king sends his greeting. He wishes to see your kingdom, but our king is old. He wants to know the number of turns in the street of your kingdom, as he doesn't want to lose his way." Akbar said, "Your king is most welcome to visit my kingdom. As for the number of turns, it will take a month to count them all. I will send a word to your king after it is done." The messenger said, "Your Majesty, if I go back without any answer, my king will punish me." I will be waiting for your answer till tomorrow. Akbar asked the messenger to rest at the royal guest house. Then he called Birbal. Birbal said, Your Majesty, every street in the world has only two turns, left turn and right turn. Akbar was relieved to hear the answer as he knew what he would say to the messenger next day. Story Sparrows in Agra. A messenger from a neighboring kingdom came to Akbar's court with gifts. The messenger gave them the gifts and said, My king has come to know about Birbal's wit. He wants to test Birbal's intelligence. He has a question for Birbal. Akbar said, Go ahead. Birbal shall answer it. The messenger asked Birbal, How many sparrows are there in Agra? Akbar became worried, but Birbal replied, The exact number is 88,457. The messenger said, If there are more sparrows then, Birbal said, that would mean some of them are entertaining their relatives from another city. The messenger pressed further, What if there are fewer sparrows? Simple, some of them have flown out of Agra to visit their relative who live in other cities. You can count the birds anytime you want. Everyone laughed heartily. The messenger praised Birbal and left. You have been listening to the wise stories of Akbar Birbal. If you have enjoyed this audiobook, then please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for being a word teller listener. We will be back with another audiobook shortly. Till then, happy listening.